See, I will start the story, then build up a few gaps, and then we will bridge the, you can say, make the bridge, and finally we will see our wall building, right, from where we started. So I will tell you, this is one of the reports which I have normally received. Okay, and why do I say report? The reason being is that it looks like a data set, but it isn't. Got it? So that's the thing. Normally, salespeople, or you can say sales manager, would want to have the report in this way. They will see the, you can say, quarterly sales, then again come here, again quarterly sales, and good to go, again quarterly sales. So this is the way, and year by year, they will want the report in this way, right? But mostly what happens is that they ask us for analysis and they will send their hard prepared report to us, right? And that's where trouble starts, because we are asked to build a dashboard on that, and then we, you can say, the way we go in exam, like all prepared with the geometry box and everything, we all start pulling stunts in Excel with the complex functions and everything. Why can't we seriously clean this data? And if someone could have directly given me a proper data set, again, that's the thing, right? Excel shouldn't have data sets, and how can we get the idea? So I will give you a bit of hint. So whenever I go now, or when I used to go during my articleship days, I would have just asked the simple things. Okay, if this is a proper data set or not, and if you have like watched my previous webinars, or you can say attended workshops, you will always understand, whenever I start learning about Power Query or any data set, whenever I grab, I always start and ask these three questions. So first question is, one second. Yeah. Is this data set in tabular format? Yeah, it is, right? It is question zero actually. It doesn't make sense. But now the three questions which are very important. Are the column headings making sense to you? Here it is date, here it is customers, right? And there is sales. Got it? So this is a good data set. First criteria, it is passed. Second criteria is that, does the column has only one type of data set? You can see there are no totals here. Just date contains the date column only. Customer contains only the customer, and sales contains only the sales part. So second checklist gone. So headers are proper, and my columns contain only one information. Great to go. No blanks and everything. That's all a different thing. The third thing. The third thing is my column data scattered across different columns? So mostly you might have seen this, that you will see like April, then May here, April, May, June, July, August. So this is the way normally we get data set in a pivot format. That is the proper term for it. So we get a pivot format, right? So is the data set like that? Actually, it is not here. The dataset is proper. It has got all the proper sensible headers. It doesn't contains headers like 2024, 2025. So it makes sense. The date is good. Okay, the column contains only one information, and the dataset is not you can say the column information is not scattered across columns. But the thing is, now that's a typical question. Is the data set, or you can say the data, not scattered across? Can I just fetch the data from one source? That's where the thing gets tricky here, right? Because here you can see I find April, then March, then June, and the data is even scattered on 2024. See it, right? So that's why we need to figure out how to clean this data. And I had seriously similar task in during my C articleship life. And now because I know Power Query, I know, right, how can I like clean this data set properly. So now we will start building the process, and let's just visualize what we need to do in the first place, and then we will see. So first went to the sales manager, or you can say the sales manager. Yeah. So I asked them, give me data set. They gave me and good to go. They are very happy, and I am now very unhappy because I have to work on this data set. Got it. Now let's start preparing and start documenting few things. Okay, you have given me this data set. Will it always contain like three columns only? Got it? Or you can say like, right? There are 20 rows here. You can see here my name manager, it shows me 20 rows. So yeah, there are 20 rows, and again there are 20 rows. Good. So what can I do here? I can do something like I can split it up, right? Because they have prepared the format in this way. But just ask yourself from a business manager perspective. If tomorrow going forward is the 21st customer comes, right? Will I not accept the order just because I don't have enough space? It is easier, right? We can just add a row downside. So that hypothesis of mine, like going for splitting the data set here, won't work, right? So now let's move forward and with a new idea then. So this thing is not working. Now second thing is, just see here. I have got a blank columns around the data set. Can it be a splitter here? So I went to the sales manager again and they asked, yeah, normally what I know do is Aditya, I just need the data in this format only. I want the date, customers and sales. If tomorrow they are giving me PAN card, it's not for my purpose. Okay. And because this is a report, I need to work on that. So we need to ask these questions because the thing is that in reality, nothing can be automated without making a preconception, you can say the assumptions or parameters what going to be fixed, because if tomorrow someone has got it like this DATE to dates, then it might be trouble. So that's why we need to assume the data is given us in this format, everything will remain same. And yeah, if you are going to not assume these things, then what will happen is you need to write more coding and that will become a trouble. Between two factors in Galaxy model. I have no idea, Josh, what you are suggesting. If you can tell me more about that, what it is, then yeah, it will be good to go. Because for me, I am normally from finance background, so I am not much more into data modeling without understanding. Yeah. So this is typically a financial data set, and that is what I am getting the idea, right? Okay, this is the data set I will receive, and at least I can see the patterns for the last 2 years, that yeah, they have followed the pattern perfectly fine for me. And let's see what can we do with this now. All right, now comes the second challenge, because if you have learned a bit of Power Query, the thing is that if your data is not in a table or a range format, then Power Query won't pick it up. Just to tell you what I mean, just think in a way that, let's see, I am going for here from file, and where can I pick up the data? The only option is that from table or range, right? The moment I click it, it asks me to create a table. So it is not going to work, right? So what we can do here, that's where one of the tricks come. We are not going to import the data in this file itself. Instead, what we can do here is we can do both ways, but yeah, it's fine for now because anyways we need a data set in a proper different file. So what we can do here is we will go and make a new file, control, and let me come here, and then here we will import the file. And one of the best practices, just close this original file, right? So that we don't create a mess. Sometimes it create a mess as well. So data, get data from file from Excel workbook, right? And let me see where is my file and sales report, and let me see. So I am going to actually have decided a session on Denver and Boulder meetup where I will be talking more about importing data from Excel when the data set in like multiple formats. But yeah, for now, I'm just making it a bit quick right now. Great. I went into the transform tab and let's see here. sales report and everything fine. It has got me. Okay, I actually forgot to tell you one important step. From file, from Excel workbook, right? And why I am not clicking 2023 and 2024? The reason being is that I want to pull up everything in one go. And sometimes what might happen is that someone might have made named ranges and everything, and I don't want that. I simply want the seats. So here I go. I just clicked on the transform, and yeah, here you can see I wanted that. And then finally, what I will do here is, because there are no named ranges, but for future safety, let me do a filter C. And instead of clicking here directly, because it will say everything should be true, I don't want to do that. What I can do here is text filter equals to, and here just will simply click. I want all the kind which are in seed, and great, it works for me. And now you can even assume like this way that yeah, names will be always in year format. If someone has tomorrow made a something like index column, then you need to figure out and filter more stuff, right? So automation, you need to prepare the way, like what can be the possibilities. Okay, so that's the idea here. Now, what we can do here is, see, one thing I wanted to tell was, sometimes names and items are not the same thing. Okay. Because one time when I was working with tables, there was 2020, or you can say January 1 table, but the item name was Jan. And honestly, in the Excel file as well, the table name was Jan only. But why the name was showing Jan 1, I have no idea. Okay. So just for the sake, I will always go with the item only. Okay, and now here we will start building the process. Now we are on the process of making the bridge so that we can cross the river. Got it? So now how can we do that? Let's see. So most of my approach is that, let's say best asset, and yeah, I'm good to go for now. And what I normally do is, instead of directly working into this format writing functions, I will simply make it as a table only. Or what you can do here is, you can come here. I will show you one more technique which I recently learned from Melissa. I will make it a sample here. Okay. And then we'll click here and just see here. Even Excel is saying go with the item tab here. So great. So what I will now do here is, kind I already have filtered, so not a problem for me. And then one second. Yeah, I forgot to add one column, and this is good to go. I don't want to create additional step here, right? So great. I've got this data set and everything is looking fine right now. Great now. Now what can I do here is just see in a way. So first thing will kick up in my mind. Aditya, what can we do here is, let's remove the nulls, right? And it will work perfectly fine. The problem is that if you come down a bit, you will see this. There is a null portion here, right? And there are dates. So this is a data set here, right? So I cannot just remove the nulls directly. So we will figure it out what we can do here. So let's say in a way that I cannot directly go for the nulls here. So what can I do here is, I will write a way that wherever the column name, or you can say, like, let's see, one second. Yeah. So what can we do here? Any ideas? So what can we do here simply is that, just see, we don't want to remove these nulls values and at the same time dates as well. But what can I remove is, because I already told you that I already always have these three columns: date, customers, and sales. So what I'm going to do here is, I don't want this column headers right now. So what can I filter it out? I can simply come here and say I just want the dates only and the null values only. Got it? So now here, if you know a bit of Power Query and M language, then it will definitely help. So let's see what I'm going to say here. I'm going to keep only the nulls here for now. it will give me a good code for now to start working quickly. And then we'll simply come here and we'll say each, and column 1 is date, and the conditions would be end. And one second, or okay, sorry, my mistake. Yeah. So now you can see that I have got the dates portion and I have got the nulls portion. Now everything is working good for now. I actually cannot see your comments, chats right now, but yeah, in between I will be keeping a watch so that you can ask questions as well. So just see here, I've got everything for good now. Got the dates. One second, filtered. And now what can I do here is I will turn them into columns here, because the reason being is that I know that I can select three columns, then skip it, then three columns, then skip the column, and then again got the three columns. So that what we can do, right? So now what can I do here? Come here, table to columns. Columns function, a function that will convert all my columns into a single list. So if you come here, you can see it is my first column, second column, and you can see there are total of 11 columns. And you can see in a way three columns into three times, that will be 9 plus two additional these null columns. But sometimes what can happen is that they might come tomorrow and will say that Aditya, we have added two columns, so that it is giving us a much more you can say room for us to breathe. Got it? Now the trick which I will show you will just assume that this column should be always null and they shouldn't have any one value. The reason being is that, just see, these are the assumptions which we are making. If someone has put the any value here, our formula might break. These are the things you just need to understand it, and we need to move together. That's the thing. So I have made it two columns. I made so a bit spark and your wall thing will burn up, right? So that thing happens. You need to assume a few things, and we will move accordingly. So that's the idea. Now what can I do here? Just see here. So here are nulls, right? This wall column is a null. So how can we actually do it? So there are two ways. Okay, what we can do, let me delete this part and come here and we'll tell you as well. Table profile, and it will actually give you a quick idea, or you can say summary of what things are going here. You can see that I can get the idea. These are my total counts and these are my null counts. So whenever my null counts and count are both same, then what can I do here is I can delete the columns. The only trouble with this approach is that you will see your column numbers, your columns have been like sorted without your permission. So I need to again sort it properly and then do the calculation. It is kind of like, you can say, I don't like it. All right. If the data set is used, I will go with this approach, but right now I don't like it. So what can I do here? I want something like convert each value to a list, or you can say each column into a list, table to columns. I've created the columns here. Great. And let me write here two columns. And I want a way that it will remove the rows, or you can say I actually want to select only those columns which don't have any of the nulls. Got it? So what can we do here? We can come here and use the function list.select, because from a list I'm going to select some items, right? So I'm going to select here, or you can say one of the tricks I normally use is I normally go with the list transform approach, and then I will say count list non null count. Got it? And the moment you, I will remove this part, we don't need it. And you can see here, I can see here 69, 69, 69, and here comes the zero portion. So what can I do now? I can come here and say give me true or false in a way that if my current item has got zero, you can say is not equals to 0 or greater than 0 items, then great. Here, right? You can see I have got true, 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 and these two columns which were completely null, I have removed them. So now what can I do here? I can simply come here, transform list select, and that's it. Earlier I had 11 columns, now I only have my 10 columns, right? Only 9 columns. So I have selected it. And now here I will tell you one more trick which I recently used. So instead of selecting it, let's say you want to remove it. So here also you can actually use this one cool function, list remove matching items. Got it? And my item is 2 columns and list second. It asks me for a list. So what I need to do here is I need to provide the second item as a list only. But how can I provide it? I want an empty list here. So I am writing empty list here, and then we'll simply come here in the equation criteria, list, remove nulls, and that's it. And now it will again give me only the 9 results. Got it? So it is a kind of a quirky function, but yeah, it is way more faster compared to sometimes the the list.select function. So I will go with this approach. So I have removed the portion. Now what got is date, then the names, then the sales price, again date. So now what I need to figure it out is how can I split the items in a bunch of three groups, right? So what can I do here? I can come and use a good function, list.split, right? And then just split in the place size of 3. And the moment I do here, you will see I've got a group, and every list, you can say every nested list has got a list of 3. And now if I go here and let's say split, so if I'm going here, you can see I've got 3 columns, right? And now I need something kind of a function which converts my these individual lists to a table, okay? And actually I will better say this grouped list. So what can I do here? I can come and use list.transform, and will simply say here table from columns. So this is exactly the reversal which we created here, right? Here we transformed our data set into columns, and now we are retransforming our list to tables. And you can see I've got the data set in a table format, right? And actually want the names as well. So what can I do here? I can come each, and then we'll say, and will write my columns name. So now you can even type this way, table, that is my date equals to date type, and then it will be my customer is equals to text type, and then finally my sales is equals to currency type. One second, currency type, and that's it. You won't see a difference, but you can see that I've got date, customer, and sales, right? So transform, and then finally I want something to combine all these tables. So what can I do here? List dot combine. That's it. Okay, sorry, it is test table dot combine. Yeah. So just see here, because of mentioning our data types early on, now we don't have to retransform them, right? And then what we can do here, let me rename it combine, and finally we can filter now the null portions. Or you can say this is my final output. Now some of you will ask, Aditya, why should we not sort the data now? See, this is April and I want to see the May afterwards. So here is my counter question. Are you preparing this data for your report, or you can say for just further analysis, right? Because if you are doing the analysis or you can say if you are using this clean data for further analysis, then you don't need the sort portion, right? Because pivot tables can really do it easily. Got it? So that's why I'm not going to sort the data. For me, it's good to go. Now here comes the thing. Now Aditya, we have done this good thing and we want to make it something like a function so that I can even apply this wall function to this table as well. So here is one of the challenging portions. So let me tell you. So before coming here, what I will do here is I will make this thing good as well. So parameters, new parameter, then we'll come here and we'll say file path. This is my text type, right? And that's it. I made a parameter. Now what can I do here is I can replace this whole thing with the parameter. Great. Now the thing is that parameters actually don't support any tables here, right? So that's a big trouble here. Got it. So what I wanted was the way we normally import the data in our, or you can say Excel file from workbook or folders. What happens is that we can actually see a transformative function or a sample kind of thing, right? But here nothing is there. So what we normally do here is we come here, we make it like a table, then create functions. So there is a new trick which I recently learned from Melis after few discussions. So now what we can do here, you can see at least I cannot reference a table, but can I reference a name here? So that's what I'm going to do here. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to create another parameter, new parameter, then we'll say it sample selection, and then we'll write here it is as a text, and right now my current text is 2023 and great. And now what I will do here is I will make a reference of this one as well. This is my final, and because I want to keep them together, and these four things move to my transformation approach. Got it? So nothing more. This is my original data set. I transformed it. Then we made our all queries here. And now we made a parameter here. And then what we are going to do here is I'm going to right click, and then we'll come here and we'll say create function. One second. Okay. Before that, I forgot to add here this parameter, my sample selection, and it is working perfectly fine. Now what can I do here? Create function, and it will say what should it be the function name. I will say cleanup. Got it? And now you can see I've quickly made a function out of here. The benefit of this approach is that if I'm just going to make a little bit change here, this wall function will change here. Got it? So that's the benefit. And if you are going to edit it, it will say the moment you step up into advanced editor and you will edit, it will lose its like good touches because Power Query behind the scenes is pulling all the code from here. So that's the thing here. Got it? And now here you can edit the thing by visualizing the code. Here you the function is being built up by default, right? So much easier for now. Now how to apply this function, right? So come here, add column, then say invoke custom function. I will write the column name as cleanup, function cleanup, and then I will select the item tab, and that's it. You can see my data set is cleaned up. If I want to make changes here, it will make the changes here as well. Now I can come here, do the drill down, okay, or I can even rename it cleaned, and instead of making it here, I will write it here combine. Okay, and then I can come here and will simply use table combine function, and that's it. All my data set is cleared now, and I've got even the 2024 data set. If you want to sort the data, great, good to go. The only thing is that it won't help you, okay, and it will slow down the Power Query as well. So to just tell you how bad sometimes sort is, I have been working on just a project, or you can say on a personal project in a way, just curiosity sake, analyzing a data set. So the moment I sort and use the sort function 3 to 4 times, the query which was coming up in 1 minute is now taking 10 minutes. Got the idea? So that's how dampening the sort function can dampen your query. Got it? Because I just want to get the pivot table, then I can come here, close and load pivot table. Yeah, existing set and good to go. All right, let's see. It is created and now, okay, it actually loaded all these three. Not a problem. Okay, this is not Power BI, right? So it is a mess, but yeah, this is your final report. Then what you can do here is come to the customer, come to the sales, and then the moment you click here to the columns, not a good idea here. I have already stopped grouping. Then what can we do here? Group, and I want in the years portion, right? And it is working good for now. I don't want the date part. And here you can analyze the data quickly here, right? And do all these variances and everything. So now, next time, if 2025 is being added, but at least in that proper template way, it is much more easier. And just click here. Otherwise, we would have gone there, clean up the data, and do the analysis and everything. So it would have taken a lot of time. So this is how now I use, uh, you can say, Power Query, and with just a few nuisances with M language, and improve my work life. Got it? So any questions from your side, or do you want me something to explain, or even ideas will be welcomed. If you like, the Aditya, you can take, can you take this topic, and if I can cover it in just 30 minutes or 40 minutes, then yeah, we are good to go. Right. All right, no questions. Then you can even write the comments as well, or you can message me on LinkedIn as well, right? uh Nelson, I don't understand. The was Thank you, Nelson, thank you. All right, so I will wrap up now, and if you have got questions or ideas, you can always message me on LinkedIn, and you can write comments here as well. Great, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let's meet on next Friday then. Then enjoy and happy excelling.